Hey, yeah, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Blap, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fate now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Pumped up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big strip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new ain't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Time now for the second of 6 on this Super Wild Card weekend. And off we go on this Saturday night. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Hurts going to hold on to this one. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
On second down, Hurts. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Following the penalty, they'll run it. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Here's Hurts. Checking it down, this one is caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. His kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Third down and 9.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Here comes Greg Joseph and the field goal unit. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game. Owned back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll manage only a couple. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. in there on the stop. They'll come up on a second down and 8. On play action, Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Cardinals will take over here just past the 30.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And let's give it about 4 on that one. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Benson. And this will be a Cardinals first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
So after one, we'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
19 right. Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
It is 3rd and 10. They'll motion over Pierce. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion over Pierce. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Hurts to the air on 1st down. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. A pistol snap back to Hurts. He'll check this down to the running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Poulaba.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's it.
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 4-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Go!
Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. Running out of space in the back of that end zone. The back line gets him. It is a safety and 2 points for the defense as the QB just ran out of time and ran out of room.
And boy, did he ever, Mike. And that's one of those plays that we're going to see for a long time. He just lost track of where he was on the field. That back line in the end zone kind of creeped up on him, and it's going to result in 2 points for the defense.
Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Max Melton. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. One final throw before the break. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. So it is halftime here in the NFC Wild Card matchup as we send you to Orlando to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? 1 half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. They put Adams in motion. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it because at some point something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
going to have the Cardinals first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
That's another Cardinals. First and 10 at the
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Finding room to the 20, and he'll be taken down. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Here's third down and a few inches. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive will start on the ground. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Now Hurts. A short throw taken in by... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right... And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Joseph's extra point up and good. And the Cardinals will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. On the return, here is Ainias Smith. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. So 1 quarter remains. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, 73, 73. Hey, Silver.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Second down throw for Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And that's well read by the defense. Knocked backwards. He's back at his own 9-yard line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll go again with Benson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
The Cardinals line up for a punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. Davis to return it. And it's a good, solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
First and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, pass. Yo,
Here's Hurts. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
hey, 73.
On first down, it's Hurts. Out wide, here's Smith. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Philadelphia.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
To the air again, Hurts. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. Again, Hurts. This one caught at the 4. And he will score. Game on. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
2nd and 11. A give. Here's Benson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. 3rd and 9.
19 tight. Check go.
They'll drop to throw. He'll try to run for it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. A run here with Mostert. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now the Eagles, who use the last of their timeouts, will talk things over before 3rd down.
It's 3rd
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Down on 2nd and long. To throw is Hurts. A throw on the move is caught. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
So it's a win for the Cardinals. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round.